Good evening, I'm Prasad and you're watching KiniFlash. Since the investigation into 1MDB effectively began after the 14th general election almost an entire year ago, Malaysia has recovered close to 1.5 billion ringgit to date from the funds allegedly misappropriated from 1MDB to acquire various assets. Here's how Malaysia recovered the funds: the sale of the Equanimity, the forfeiture settlement between Red Granite Pictures and the US Department of Justice, the sale of Jolo's interest in the Park Lane Hotel in Manhattan, and recovered funds linked to 1MDB from Singapore accounts. Attorney General Tommy Thomas said the recovery could not have been achieved without the assistance and excellent cooperation that the Malaysian authorities enjoyed with its counterparts in the United States and Singapore. He added that Malaysia is optimistic of recovering further monies in the coming months. The total recovered at the moment is a fraction of at least 4.5 billion US dollars or 18.67 billion ringgit international investigators believe was misappropriated from 1MDB and laundered through the global financial system. Najib Abdul Razak hit a second brick wall this morning in his bid to recuse Gopal Sri Ram from leading the prosecution in his 1MDB related cases. The Court of Appeal disagreed with the former Prime Minister that he could be deprived of a fair trial if Sri Ram prosecutes the cases, since nothing was produced in court to lend credence to this argument. Following this, Najib's lawyer Muhammad Shafi Abdullah told the court that he would file an appeal with the federal court.
We are appealing. We most probably will put in the notice by tomorrow, because today is too late. And we are seeking for the matter to go to the federal court to be heard by a quorum of not less than 7 members, which means 7 federal court judges to hear the matter. Because we want to trash this matter once and for all, and to remove this nonsense about such matters being non-appealable.
Transport Minister Anthony Loke has announced amendments to the vehicle tinting rules, which will now allow people to tint their rear passenger windows and the rear windscreens of their private vehicles without limitations. The minimum 30% visible light transmission (VLT) level will no longer be required for rear passenger windows. However, the 70% VLT for the front windshield and the 50% VLT for the front side windows will be maintained.
Dengan pindaan ini untuk passenger, iaitu di tempat belakang untuk penumpang, dan cermin belakang boleh hitam semua. Itu bahasa mudah lah, boleh gelap semua. We have no more limitations. Boleh gelapkan lagi, boleh hitamkan lagi tinta glass itu untuk bahagian belakang penumpang dan juga cermin belakang.
In an interview, Prime Minister Dr. Mahathir Mohamad expressed pessimism over the future of the loss-making Malaysia Airlines Berhad.
We have a problem with masks. I think the losses, the bad management has been so terrible that it's very difficult to turn it around. As you know, the last government gave it 6 billion ringgit. And then they sacked 6,000 people. And then they don't fly to 60% of their destination they goes to. So if you decrease the number of people, but you do less work, relative to the work that you do, there is no gain.
Last week, Sabah UMNO Chief Bung Mokhtar Radin claimed trial to 3 corruption charges totaling 2.8 million ringgit. But that didn't stop him making his first appearance at the Sandakan by-election campaign trail. He gave a ceramah at the Kampung Sim Sim last night, where he told a crowd of some 300 people that Sabah UMNO would mobilize its supporters in Sandakan to vote for PBS candidate Linda Sen.
Sudah tiba masanya orang Sandakan, kita jatuhkan roket itu.
So I think this is my duty to inform the voters and mostly in Sandakan to vote PBS, because Sandakan people, Sabahan people, we should decide our future. Kita tidak boleh allow orang luar menentukan masa depan kita. Sebab DAP di Sandakan ini dia tidak ada authority. authority dia semua di Kuala Lumpur.
Yesterday, we reported on Dr. Mahathir giving his cabinet a score of 5 out of 10. Today, Education Minister Mazli Malik said, well, it seems like a fair grade.
Sebagai Perdana Menteri yang mempunyai pengalaman yang panjang di dalam pentadbiran, saya kira Yang Berhormat Perdana Menteri lebih tahu tentang apa yang beliau berikan markah kepada mana-mana pihak, terutamanya bila ianya berkaitan dengan pentadbiran negara. Dan pencapaian yang sedemikian bagi setahun yang pertama, saya kira merupakan penilaian yang agak adil daripada seorang yang mempunyai pengalaman yang begitu panjang di dalam pemerintahan.
And that is all from me today. For more stories, go to KiniTV.com. Please hit like, leave a comment and subscribe. I'm Prasad. Thanks for watching. Good night.